I know she's coming because she's bringing potato salad and some fruit.
Oh. He got initiated yesterday.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations.
His
Welcome
name,
to the family.
he does not know his name. His name is Logan, but I thought that his name may be Asim.
Oh, that's nice.
Asim means what? Who has no barrier, limit, infinite, limitless. That's the divine.
How do you spell it, Mother?
A-S-I-M.
A-S-I-M.
Asim.
Asim.
Actually, it will be A-S-I-I-M.
A-S-I-I-M.
Yeah, just for better making short vowel, long vowel. It will be Asim.
I like that.
A-S-I-I-M.
No, E-E or I. I. Long I. Long I.
Short I, long I. Long E, 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 E. E, E. So like that. O, A. In Devanagari. O, A. E, E. E, E. E. The second one.
A-I-O-O.
Okay, Jai Thakur. Okay, so we are in time today. Wow, how punctual I have become.
Is Ashok okay?
Ashok, I think he was not looking good. I asked what has happened because he has some balance problem.
Oh.
Little.
We were missing him.
Yeah.
I saw him Sunday. But he doesn't come here.
Yeah, he's not coming for at least 2 weeks maybe. Yeah. And Bill used to come. Bill.
Yeah.
He used to
Shiva.
come with him sometimes.
But he has moved to close to our Ashok's house.
Yeah.
They can come together. That was the
Right.
idea. Right. And he has moved, but what happened I didn't know. I have not any communication. Anyhow, we'll see what happens. We'll have to inquire a little bit. So, what we read the other day, we are again going to the book Kirtana. The Sravana, first what? Navadha, ninefold bhakti. Sravanam, Kirtanam. Sravanam was listening, Kirtanam was singing, the second step. So we are in that chapter of Kirtanam. So we have read it, but we have not read the other book. So just rather than telling me, let me read the English translation.
What page?
Is 192. Verse number 51 probably will start.
Yeah.
But I am reading, which last time we read the running translation from other book, this book. It may not match with your translation, but just the same idea, what we read, just to recapitulate that, I am reading this translation which you have not read it. It will be reading at the same time, understanding what we have read already. So, by praising your glorious deeds, I is in 40th verse number 40. But it will not match with your translation. This is a different translation. By praising the glorious deeds which Brahma has sung in the Vedas, I shall at once get over my difficulties. I shall become associated with saints who take refuge in thy lotus feet, and I shall be freed from the messes of Maya. Prahlada said this when Narasingha appeared. Kamsa, the demon king, he said, "Where is your God?" to his son. Son was saying, "God is everywhere." Then his father said, "Yes, I am telling you, I am the Lord of the universe. You don't believe it? And your God resides in everything. Where is that?" "Everywhere." "Is in the pillar?" "Yes." And he is a mighty force. He kicked the pillar. And Prahlada had the deep faith. He was praying, "Oh Lord, please, you show your manifestation." And the tiger, half lion, and Narasingha, half man. So that form is half lion and half, because it was a boon. He got that this Kamsa will be so powerful by your austerity, no one can kill him. And he said, "Oh, when God appeared, oh, you are doing so much austerity. What for boon you want?" Then he said, "I want to be invincible. I will be the king in the ground, this land, and no one will be gods. No God can kill me. No angel can touch me. No human can touch me, kill me." So that's why God has to take neither animal, neither human, neither God, neither this, another form. That is called the Nrishingha Murti, the form of half lion, half man. And he said, "No one can kill me in the ground when I'm standing. No one can kill me in the space." That means he is blocking all areas. So when he appeared, and not in the daytime, not in the night time. That means you see that you will be, no one will be able to kill. Daytime and night time, that is the point.
Not
So
with
he,
the empty hand, not with weapon. Not bare hand, not weapon.
That means, but everywhere he has blocked that I will be invincible. No one in the world. Then God has to take the form
Not
of
inside
Narasingha.
room, outside room.
Yes, also. And the fringe. So, and the day and night, that twilight time. And that time he kicked the pillar, and pillar broke down, and came the Lord Narasingha, half lion and half man, and with his brows, and he put the Krishna on the thigh. Neither ground, neither space. It's in between. Neither here,
Very
neither.
clever.
Very clever, but God has to take so much precaution
Yeah.
of all sides.
Yeah.
And then,
Can't go against his will.
and then he killed him.
How did he kill him? With his hand?
Lion, what you think
A
of?
lion.
And then after killing, he was so aggressive because he's killing this demon. The Prahlada standing there like a devotee. "Oh Lord, please be pacified. Please cool down. Please cool down. Please cool down." And he cooled down and took the divine form, disappeared. So this is the story. Seeing that Prahlada, he has the praise of the Prahlada. He said that, "O Nrishingha," Nrishingha means that lion god, half lion, half god, "by praising your glorious deeds," which 48th verse, it will be different translation though, deeds which Brahma has sung in the Vedas, I shall at once get over my difficulties. I shall become associated with the saints who take refuge in your lotus feet, and I shall be freed from the messes of Maya. 41. The utterances of your name makes up all that is wanting in the invocation of a mantra, whether due to wrong pronunciation or wanting in tantra due to wrong sacrificial argument, or wanting in place, time, and materials of worship. All these differences are made up by the utterances of thy name. That means whatever you do the sacrifice, you do any rituals and offering, and there is some short falling. You have not pronounced properly, you have not taken proper flowers and incense which is to be done. But whatever you do, so all can be wiped out by taking the name of Lord. It is taking the name of the Lord. And now go to 42nd verse. Blessed are the women of Broja, that means the gopis. 42 verse. Who, with their minds riding on the thoughts of the Lord Vishnu, and their voice choked with the flow of tears, singing his praise with all their hearts, while going through their domestic works of milking and churning and grinding and pounding, sweeping and besmearing the floor with cow dung, swinging and lullabying, crying babies, and watering plants, etc. The women of Mathura. That means these blessed are the women. Those women, they were engaged in their household life's duty. As a mother, in every early days, consider our grandma, their grandma, what was the social context. In India particularly, they used to take all care of the household. There's no question of any person will help them. So they take care of the babies, they take care, lullaby the children, mopping the floor, cooking food, whatever they are doing. But their one part of the mind was engaged in the Lord's glory and thinking of Krishna. These ladies are fortunate being born in that situation. They are not yogis, they are not practicing meditation and prayer, but automatic meditation because they love Krishna. This is the major point. We make an effort to meditate on God. Our meditation does not happen. Why? We have no love for God. If you love Ramakrishna in your heart and soul, you cannot forget him day and night. One part of your mind, as a lover, thinks of the beloved. As a romantic love. Think about that. A boy loves a girl. No, you need not have to ask, hey, meditate on her. No. Her spontaneous mind goes for meditation. Or the boy for the girl, girl for the boy. When that love, that's the point. Love is always pure. It takes your heart and soul. So if we love God, these gopis loved Krishna in such a depth that whatever their hand is doing, they're pounding their daily food grains, they're mopping the floor, they're, they're taking care of the entire household duties, cooking, cleaning, this, that. One part of their mind is meditating on Krishna, Krishna's glory. It is like Ramakrishna said, if you have toothache, you don't forget that. So love for God should be that. So this is they are blessed lady, because they think of blessed are the women. Now 43rd verse said, who would like to cease from the talk of Krishna, to whose embrace Lakshmi clings, though he may like it or not. Who would like to cease from the talk of? That means a devotee who will be not eager or miss an opportunity to listen to the glory of the Lord. And to whose embrace Lakshmi clings, though he may like it or not. That means Mother Lakshmi is always united with the Lord. So that who does not want that type of identity with the divine like that?
Is Sri Devi the same
Sri
as
Devi is
Lakshmi?
Lakshmi. Sri Devi is Lakshmi. 44. 44. The wives of the chiefs of imprisoned by Jarasandha, king of Magadha, the wives of the chiefs means as I told you, when Kamsa was so powerful, he conquered all the kings and killed them or put them into prison. And they're all feel about their family members and everyone is so much in bereavement and pain. So it's the wives of the chiefs. These chiefs means the heads of the state or the kings of small.
Yeah.
India is divided in many divisions, no?
Right. This translation says kings, but
Kings.
same thing, right?
Yeah. So imprisoned by Jarasandha, these kings, the king of the Magadha, this Jarasandha like Kamsa, was another demon. So Krishna has to kill all through life demon, beastly nature people to bring peace and solace in the society. She said the wives of these kings, they will sing in the midst of their domestic duties. Your great service, that is killing by you of their enemy, and the release of their husbands. What he did? What he did, that the Krishna king killed this Jarasandha. So by killing, because he killed Jarasandha, then the wives of those their queens and their family members, they were while they are engaged in the domestic duties, the great service they did, they're thinking of that, the glory of Krishna, that killing by you of their enemy and the release of their husbands. So they, when Jarasandha conquered or was killed by Krishna, then Krishna immediately released all the imprisoned kings. So naturally they went back to their own kingdom, and naturally there came a great joy back into the lives of the queens and the families. So likewise, do the gopis sing of singular services of your killing their enemy, Shankata Chura, and other elephants released by the form of alligators, and of the release of Janaki from the prison of Ravana, and of the release of the prison of Kamsa, of the parents Vasudev, Devaki, and so also the Munis and we who have found shelter in you, so they shall sing of our release from the prison of worldly life. So it is Uddhava is saying, how can I praise you? Your praise as the queens of the conquered kings who has been captivated by Jarasandha. This is the Krishna's glory. He killed that demon and released the kings back to their freedom. And thinking of the Krishna's glory, their mind was saturated. So here Uddhava is saying that see the glory of Krishna. Krishna only does selflessly this duty and gives joy and freedom to all. Like that, he also killed the gopis. Gopis are singing the singular service of killing their enemy. There is another demon like what is called Sankachura, and the elephant who was creating trouble. So Kamsa killing one by another and removing the fear and suffering of others. So he's saying, oh, Uddhava is saying, oh Krishna, how can I glorify you? And you have also released the mom, your own mom and dad, who was imprisoned by Krishna.
After he was born.
Kamsa. And not only that, Kamsa killed all Krishna's elder brothers.
Right.
He was the eighth child. All the seven are killed. So by killing, not only you have saved the imprisoned people, but you have killed future possibilities of danger. So
what's the story of the Elephant King? I don't
Oh,
remember.
there some alligator came and they used to take away the people and something, and then it's called Gaja. Gaja means elephant, and alligator is the alligator, that crocodile. There is a story of something in the Bhagavad. I didn't remember that. I once I heard, but I forgot. And also, he as Krishna in the other incarnation rescued Mother Sita by killing Ravana.
When he was
Rama. It's the same Krishna.
Yeah.
So Bhagavat says all these things. That is the way you have destroyed the demons and you have destroyed all the enemies of good people to survive. So how can I glorify you? That means there are enormous stories to think of Krishna and his love for holy people and devotees.
And he will kill our demons too.
By remembering. Last one is by remembering you, our ignorance also will go away. So, what is the glory of yours? Who can tell that? Now, the verse number 45. He who having got a tongue, who has not got a tongue? We all got a tongue. He said, he who having got a tongue does not praise the Lord, Vishnu, that fool does not ascend to the ladder of moksha, which is in his command. In God's hand, in God's command, is under the control of God to give liberation. You have to reach, ascend towards God. But who does he, one, getting a tongue? Don't use the tongue, remembering God. Huh? Then what is the meaning of that person? He does not, getting the opportunity, he forgets to climb the steps which will ultimately give him total liberation, moksha. So this tongue, meaningless tongue. Because actually so, look at that, normal people from morning till night, how many words they are speaking. But what meaningful word? What word is meaningful, which is really bringing peace, joy, solace to others, consoling others, uplifting the mind of others? Look at Vivekananda. His everyday just whimsical talk, just walking and talking. Read high pitched talk. How a person can elevate it. He is eating. You see what he is eating? He is eating and he chanted one day the mantra. Om Brahmarpanam Brahmavi. And the whole order we are doing chanting every time when we sit for meditation. It is eating. And while he's even in between eating, he is talking something. It's high Vedanta. Sometimes he's excited with bhakti. Sometimes he's saying man meditation. A person walking, just walking with him, constant inspiration. Read the dialogue with disciple, that entire portion. Only he has noted those days when Swamiji was given him the opportunity to walk with him or to be with him. We get a glimpses that what a holy man can do, how they utilize their tongue. There is no rubbish, but it is only talking about divine and divinity. So that is the fullest utilization of the tongue. And that tongue, when it is utilized, that helps one to climb up in the path of liberation and freedom. 46 and 47. It is an infliction and misfortune to keep a cow that has ceased to give milk, to have a wife that is unfaithful, a body that is another man's slave, children that are wicked, to give away wealth to an unworthy person, and to have a tongue that does not praise me. As Krishna himself is now telling. Krishna saying that it is an infliction and a misfortune to keep a cow. In the early days, cow was the major source of supplying food, and so if it does not give milk, and you keep the cow, that does not mean you should be brutal, but I'm saying you are keeping cows which does not give milk. That means you are only taking the trouble to maintain and things. Then he says, to have a wife that is unfaithful or a husband unfaithful. Who likes that type of? It is useless to have husband at the same time husband is unfaithful, or a wife is there and unfaithful. So it does not have any meaning on it. So a body that is another man's slave. If you have a body, and you are born in the life to be enslaved by someone, no? Slavery, a life of slavery. What meaning it has to have a life of slavery? Slave in this country or in every country. They used to bring all slaves from different parts of the world. And then 100 rupees, 200 rupees, you can buy a slave in the marketplace, chain them and bring him. And what is the life? There is a man whose body is only to be a slave of other, where there is no freedom. Is that body has any meaning, or that life has a meaning? So it is like meaningless. Similarly, he says, children that are wicked. You have children, those who don't give joy or yet create all the troubles in your life and pain in the neck. In early days, because this type society has great value. So they have their concept of wickedness, what is bad. To give away wealth to an unworthy person. If you have money, you want to give away. But you give away to Al Qaeda. Good example. You have money and you are a charitable person, you are giving to Al Qaeda. Good, go. You are a big donor. It is worthless giving. No? You are killing, you are giving money to kill. All the Arabic money goes for all this destructive thing. They supply the money and they are doing God's work. But what type of God's work? To kill the innocent people anywhere in the world. So it is useless. You have money and you are a charitable person, but your charity is not building any good to anyone. So it is worthless. Similarly, to have a tongue that does not praise me. God has given you the tongue. This tongue, you should always repeat the holy name. Or say something which is meaningful, purposeful to yourself and to others. That's why Holy Mother said, don't criticize others, no? Don't see the fault of others. Don't talk about them. Rather, you fill your mind with positivity. No? So, here Krishna says that is all useless. Let not a wise man have a tongue that is not used in singing my glorious works, the creation, preservation, and destruction of the universe. This universe, they should look, they glorify the tongue. Oh, what a beautiful flower. Who has done? God is so beautiful, no? It's only His creation, little spark. The creator is greater than the creation, is it not? The artist who creates, he is greater than the created. Thought came in him. He tried to express it. How much he could express? He cannot express fully. Your full ideas you cannot express in any way. In your writing poetry, you may have some idea, but you can pour your heart to the best. But still, what you experience, what you are wanted to say, you cannot do that fully. Language is a barrier. So, the God has created this universe, preserving and maintaining everything. If this tongue is not engaged in seeing the glory of God and His presence, so what is the use of that type of talk? Useless. So it is bringing our attention to the utilization of the tongue. How you can utilize. That does not mean that you will not do your business. You may question, oh my God, what shall I do? I have my business. And that I have to talk. Yeah, that you talk. That you will have to. That is also God's job. God's creation, preservation. God has created the world. God has put you into the work and is for preservation purpose. You use it. But think, I am doing for God. So, to use in proper way. Otherwise, money spent in wrong direction, wrong. You give money to some people and they go and purchase drugs. They get addicted into it. And you are helping a person to go into that type of situation which will actually bring much hazardous experience in their life. No? So it is no help. So that's why it is said, what you give is sattiko. There in Gita, Bhagavad Gita describes there are gift should be sattiko gift, rajasaka gift, and tamasa gift. So it should be highest type of gift is be to given in adesho kale. If it is not given to the proper place, you have to give somebody in a proper place, proper time. Suppose you are giving some help. A person is hungry. That time you really bring a plate of food. You are helping him because he is hungry. At that point of time and that situation and that circumstances, really you are bringing. Suppose someone, you are very generous, and you give a plate of food, just someone has come with full lunch. What this gift does mean what? It does not mean anything. A person who is sick, So you give some medicine, that's useful. A person is fully healthy, and you say, oh, you take this medicine, take this medicine. It will only create some negative effect. So the question is that it is proper place, proper time, and proper condition. The gift should be given which is beneficial and good for it. I'm not expecting your name, fame, power, position, nothing. Don't expect anything. So that's why of the universe, my many incarnations that I underwent in the manner I like. See what Krishna is saying, not to me. All the other incarnations I have taken before. You chant the name of Rama, you will reach the same goal. I have taken other incarnations. I took the form of Christ. I took the form of Buddha. I took the form of Krishna now. I took the form of Ramakrishna now. So if your thoughts and ideas go on around me, the Orthodox, you go to Hare Krishna, they will explain it differently. Sanskrit is a language you can turn and twist a little bit. Like the mullahs are doing all the turning and twisting of the Quran. Now many articles are coming, many videos you can see how the twisting of the words is creating trouble. It is not the real intention. Jihad, I talked with one of our friend in the interfaith meeting. His name was Jihad. So jihad, outside world is declare fire, war against others. No, jihad is the fighting against our evil tendencies. Now you explain that way, and or you explain that way. If you explain that way, you can agitate the innocent people to go and kill someone, and because it is jihad in the name of God. But here, you be a man first. You be a man of character. Your impulses should be checked. That is the jihad. He told me, this is the meaning of jihad. So see, but he is an educated man and he is in the interfaith, his heart is big and he is explaining this way. But if he is a mullah and teaches his congregation, what will he say? Except a Muslim, all are non-believers. Have jihad, declare jihad. And so many bloodshed has happened again and again. But here he says, this incarnation, now your tongue should repeat about me, or in my previous incarnation when I was in another form. So do that, and then that will lead you to the ladder of moksha. Now 48 and 49, that is the last. They who appreciate good qualities, they who choose the essentials of things, such worthy men speak highly of the Kali Yuga. Is praising in this age in which we are born, though it is Krishna's time, but their time period is long. It is not like 5 years, 10 years. No. In Hindu calculation, time is so big. And one day of the Lord who have created, Brahma, is got to 4,032,000 years. One day. And he lives 100 years. Could you calculate the idea? Who created this universe, he is called Brahma. And Brahma's one day means 24 hours for us. His 24 hours is 4,032,000 years of human calculation. It is all relative, no? You may say that incomprehensible. But now you can comprehend. Suppose now you think a microbe is born. How many days that microbe lives? I do not know. But maybe 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and they die. So 3 days for their whole life, 100 years of their life. You say the dog is 7 years means 70 years. Why do you say 7 years is 72, 70 years? Our life calculation is 7 years. But in the span of the dog, on that particular category of dog, is 70 years of their age. So now, similarly, for us, microbe lives maybe for a few seconds, Some microwave maybe for few seconds, few moments, or maybe 1 hour. So we live for 100 years. So 100 years means what? I was calculating that day. That mine is 75 years I am in the body. The 75 years multiplied by 365 days, multiplied by 60 minutes, multiplied by 60 seconds. See how many seconds is gone in my life. And in this lifespan at 2 seconds, suppose one mosquito. You will say, my God, they live for millions of years. And we die and we die and we die. So similarly, relative to human, you go the relative, the Brahma, the creator. So it is all relative concept of time. But anyhow, the purpose is to, the no other means is equal to it. That means this glory of this Kali Yuga, this age. That's why Krishna may have died thousands of years. Huh? It is called before Krishna, before Christ was Krishna. Is it not? So Christ was 2000, Buddha was 2500. Even if I take for that calculation jump of 500 years, say Krishna will be 3000 years. Huh? But they, Hindus will say no, must before. But the span of Kali Yuga is going on. It is continuous because this time span is long. And he says that in this Kali Yuga, though it is so much polluted in different ways, but this Kali Yuga has a great opportunity being born now. Why? Now he says, no other means is equal to it for in this age, all objects of desires are obtained by men singing of Hori's praise. You need not have to do austerities. You did not have to go to deep cave of Himalayas and fast and do all this hardship. No. Or you have to not to go and read the Vedas and chant the mantras and memorize and then learn the grammar. Grammar takes 25 years to learn. If you Sanskrit grammar is so profound, you will be, some people live grammar for 25 years. After mastering the grammar, you then enter into reading the Upanishads or Gita. Then you see 25 years gone, if you are really dedicated to that. And then you will enter into study of the Vedas. Then you see the Karma Kanda. Then one life is gone for doing Karma Kanda. And then you enter after much time to Jnana Kanda, the Vedic Upanishads. Then when we shall realize God. So in this age, we need not have to do so much. You go on internet and click, Isha Upanishad comes. The Katha Upanishad comes. And the English translation comes. It means this. You need not have to go to a teacher in search of Shankaracharya. Shankara. Wanted his guru. He did not know where is the guru. So he had to start from Kerala. India map, the bottom part, Kerala. And he had to find a guru. Where is the guru? He that walked hundreds and hundreds of miles to reach that place where his guru, Govindapada, was meditating in a cave. How difficult to get a guru. Now you don't need to find any guru. You can Google search and find some guru. So many gurus are available.
That's how I found you.
Google search, You find Google.
People calls Google as a guru.
Google guru. Through Google guru, you can get anything. So it is so spontaneous. So we are talking in the morning. How much is this dollar to Mahajogananda? Instantly, before we put the question, Siri, how much is this one? And instantly Siri told. So you did not have to go anywhere. But this age is so short and your wisdom and knowledge is in your hand. In no other age this advantage was there. You have to learn any science, you have to go find a teacher, run after him. A spiritual teacher also, to go to the cave, which holy man is greater and not, and you have to run like that. But here he said, any guru, how much guru you want? Guru of Dhyana Guru? Yes, you can find hundreds are there who can give instant meditation and instant knowledge. No? Instant Brahmagyan, $5,000. Or your Gyano Gurus. How many Gyani Gurus are there? How many Bhakti Gurus are there? Only students are not available much. So he said that it is Kali Yuga is bad in that sense, but it has its glory. Because people's character is not of the same standard as in the earlier period. You know, look at our life. When you go back 2, 3, 4 generation back, see the society's moral standard. What was the standard of the people's thinking? Morality, character, service to others, respect for the teachers, respect for your own parents. We all in any country, it was there. But now you don't find them that much because society has changed so much in a different way. But in spite of that, the greatest advantage of this age is now we are reading. Noah, for in this age, all objects of desire are obtained by the men. What? By singing of Hari's praise. Just you say Hari, 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 Hari. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Rama, 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 Rama. Rama, Krishna, Rama, Krishna. Ah, but you got it, everything. So easy. That was not so easy in any other age. No other means is equal to it for men lost in the mazes of worldly life. Those who are steeped into the worldly life, there is no other means that one can get out of it. So by simply repeating the name of God's name, see, you can escape from all bondage. So what is the glory of this Kali Yuga? So don't blame this Kali Yuga. Rather you say, it is blessed Kali Yuga. We are born here. We need not be so much meticulous about that. Just repeat the name of the Lord. This is glorifying that. For by means, and let me complete this, for by means of its tranquility is attained and subjection to rebirth is got rid of. If you repeat the holy name, what will happen? By this means, tranquility is attained. Your heart will be settled in peace and joy. And you will be not subject to birth and death again. Yes.
Thakur said he will come back in, what was it, 200?
Once he said that, but who knows? Even if he has born, how do we know? And taking this advantage of this statement, already 2, 3 incarnations, already 2, 3 Ramakrishnas were born here and there. And people run for them. And there is one boy born with a little beard or something like that. And somebody said, this is Ramakrishna born. And the whole Calcutta people are all running to see that boy. And everyone thought Ramakrishna. Now we don't see that anything. We don't know about the. But it is maybe God said, but I do not know. If they come, then they will reveal themselves. Ordinary people we cannot understand.
And isn't it kind of debatable about when the yugas are? Because I think it was Swami Sarvadevananda last week was saying that the Satya Yuga is when Ramakrishna was born. So we could be in the Satya Yuga right now. So
yeah, that's why I said that.
Depends on how you measure it. Right?
It is according to different people conceptualize that. But Swami Vivekananda said, the day Ramakrishna was born, the Satya Yuga has started. So, but you may say, as I told the other day, if you say Satya Yuga has started, why is Trump?
Yeah.
But what?
Get all the karma out.
What type of Satya Yuga? What type of good Yuga is this? That all the ordinary people are being oppressed and giving so much trouble. But no. Satya Yuga is a turning, changing. Satya Yuga is starting point. No, he says starting. That Kali Yuga is the downfall, and Satya Yuga is the high rise thing is coming, and the turmoil starts at this junction. And then after that, in the river we saw, in our Belur Math, that is our wonderful experience. When low tide comes, all the rubbish people have thrown away, these, that, it is full of filth. You cannot just take deep at that time. But people still take because holy water has its purifying power, so they take a bath. But it is dirty, it is full of mud, maybe with so many people waste things they have put. And here is the pure water which is coming from the ocean, high tide coming. And when the confluence happens, it is so low and it is coming high up, no? And that turmoil period, you see, it is all the things which are in the bottom, they all come up in the surface, and that actually is very difficult to even see for that moment. But it moves slowly and goes up, and where is it, water is up that level, it's so pure, it is so clean, and all these things settle there now. So this is the
But it will
junction.
never be also the demon free, because every time
No free, but the question is
Some
that
have to be-
tamasa and rajasa quality will be less. Sattva, no juga can live without the three gunas. Sattvika quality will be more, as is now. Demon quality is more. Sattvika quality, good people, they are getting suffering. Normally, as we see, they are innocent people, they are not actually involved into any wrong, but they have to suffer so much pain. But because of the king should protect the interest of the subjects. Even forget about the democratic idea or the great, what you call the constitution of this country. But for any good king, it is the interest of the people, by the people, for the people. The whole principle is on that. But it is meant, like we are reading. Jarasandha was a king. We read that. Kamsa was a king. What type of king? That is the type of king. But that who suffers? The whole community suffers for that. But anyhow, so that time Rajas quality, Tamas quality is dominant. Another time will come, we call Rama. Rama came and his kingdom after when he settled. Krishna when he settled. But even during his lifetime, say, his own family, children, they become all unruly, and they got drunk and addicted, all these things. So there cannot be any perfect society anytime. And from the beginning to the end, it will continue. You cannot have a perfect world. World is Maya, three gunas, time, space, and causation. It is a Christian idea. One day whole world will be all good. No. It will always be a mixture. Sometimes the bad things will be predominant. Sometimes good will be predominant. So media. So that is the thing. And by this process, main thing, we learn individually, and we want to get out of this bondage. This is the greatest purpose of this turmoil, is that it makes you great. When you see this type of thing goes on, you think, oh, what is my duty as a person? What can I do? You cannot change the whole system, but you can be kind. Who is getting helpless, try to help him. Think of the suffering of others. Pray, oh Lord, please do something. Is it not improving my quality? So these difficulties are for that big purpose. Yes.
So, Vijay, what you are saying, from I understood, the cycles within the cycles, always there is excess. Even the Kali Yuga, there is a Satya Yuga cycles. It's within the days or the weeks or the months or
that's
the
true.
years, but it's embedded in it. So, but
That's why I
then
say,
increasing that is belongs to the human. The more you focus on the good things, so that's kind of changing the dynamism within the cycles.
Yeah, that's why I said every time the three gunas are there.
Yes, exactly.
Sattvika quality will be there. You see, Prahlada is there when Kongso is so arrogant and doing this. Krishna is there. Prahlada is there. You see, bad, but good is coming up. When the very good things go on, the evil forces, they are lurking behind when they can raise their hood. Let me take this advantage. By rod, by force of rod, by force of moral character, people become little normal. If the society is given all free rein, Suppose only the free rein is given to the freeway. No police will be there for 1 month. Now see what happens.
Yeah.
Most disciplined country, how they will behave. Everyone will behave. There is that force controls even the good people. So it is all there, all the three. But when good people are more, we call sattva. When rajas is a more active society, it is called rajas. And tamas, dullness, callousness, arrogance, meanness, unkindness, most of the people, which is called a good students. And majority of the students are good. That does not mean in any school you go. There are many students who are dangerous. They will destroy the peace of others. But there are only major students are good, we call a good school. Is there any school there is no student who is poking at the or bullying someone? Is there any such school? No. But that is pressed down because of some good. And when it is open, then they are more. We call, oh my God, this public school are this bad. Get to the private school. Huh? But it is too much money. People talk all these things.
Private schools are exactly what you say. There are bad students as well.
Yeah, same thing everywhere.
Swamiji. Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Swami, I always thought when Christ said he was coming back, or Ramakrishna says he's coming back, that it just meant the next incarnation of the divine, not necessarily Christ himself or Ramakrishna himself. You know what I mean?
It is. Who is Christ?
You're right.
That's go to the point. The God of this entire creation cosmos
Next avatar.
Right.
takes the avatar form.
Yeah.
Again, I will come means I does not mean that same Ramakrishna coming. The same divine God takes another form. That it is the same person coming. So that is the meaning. Yeah.
Swamiji, the whole thing, what we are talking about in my understanding within the couple of weeks I have been here, is there is a negative force or bad force, whatever you call that part of it. When it's increased, there is a good forces is started, coming because it needs to be balanced. If there is an imbalance, the nature is trying to create something that bring it to that balance.
Yeah.
So the Krishna or Rama or Christ,
They give a boosting to the
because
positive.
of that certain negativity is coming, and they come to take the body or wherever.
Yeah.
you
No,
go.
they give a boosting to the positive forces.
Yeah,
That's
what
why
it
when
says in the
Christ
Gita
comes,
too, right? It says Krishna said in the Gita something like, when the world has turned away from the good is when I come to make things right.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah, that means he gives a boosting to the positive forces. People be inspired to lead the life of a godly life, because that's a big example and big force. That's the impact goes on. So let me finish this. So that come 50th verse. They are the fortunate among men. They are the blessed. They who remember the name of Hari and make others remember in this age of Kali. So they are the greatest people who actually remembers. They are the greatest people in this age who thinks of God, and they remember the name of Hari and makes others. Not only he does, he inspires others to be awakened in God's name.
And God has so many names.
Yeah, God has so many names.
So
That's
many
why,
names.
no, he said the other verse. AJ, this verse he said that they are praise me in all incarnations before I came. He may Christ, he may Buddha, he may anything. That means through that channel, thinking of God. 27. So, I have not read today any new verse. I have only read the same verses what we read from the other book. So, shall we go for one verse? At least we should read one verse. Let us read 51 and 52 verse on page 192. Sukadeva glorifies Koli for making salvation easy through Sankirtana. Did we do that? No.
No.
No. The age of Koli, though abounding in evil, has one great advantage about it. For in this age, even by Kirtana alone, man can gain release and attain to Krishna. What an aspiration attains in the Krita Yuga through meditation on Vishnu. In the Krita Yuga means Satya Yuga, the golden age. And in the Treta Yuga, Satya Treta is the period of Rama. Rama's Yuga through sacrifice to him, because that time there was a sacrifice, fire sacrifice and other sacrifice.
Satyayuga probably the time of Nishingu Avatar, that Hiranyakashipu, Hiranya is the gold. Like he had the golden beard and the golden hair and all this. And Hiranyakashipu was killed by Nishingu Avatar.
Okay.
So that one Satyayuga.
And in the Dapara Yuga, through the worship of him means Krishna in this age, is attained in the Kali Yuga through hymning the praise of Hari, Sankirtana. Again, the same idea. You just chant the name of Lord, chant the name of Lord, and you will be released from bondage. That is the glory of this age. You other ages, as he said, people used to age. In the age Krita Yuga, through meditation on Vishnu. Meditation on Vishnu, one pointed focus. There's a long process of Raja Yoga practice. And that is the practice you have to do day and night. That is said. And in the Treta Yuga, through the sacrifice to him. Treta Yuga, probably there was more of the chanting of the mantras and sacrificing in the hymn. We know that when Rama was born, the sages came to Rama's father, Dasharatha, that you give Rama to kill the demons. He was a boy only. The Dasharatha said, no. I respect you, O sages. But these demons, they are throwing things over our sacrificial fire. And they're stopping our sacrifice. We are doing homa fire with the chant of the Vedic mantras, and they are bringing some filthy things and throwing over that to disturb our puja place, worship place. So you give, Rama can kill. Then Rama, Dasharatha, his father, was very much fond of his Rama. Other than others, Lakshmana, Bharata, etc., Rama was the heart of his father. So he begged at the feet of the rishis. So please, don't take my son. He's a small boy. What he will do with the big demons? He cannot do anything. He will be killed. Out of affection for Krishna, Rama, not knowing he is the Lord of the universe. But he said, then his father, rishis got angry. What? You said whatever I want, you will give, and now I'm asking for your son, you are not giving? I will curse you. And then Dasharatha got frightened, and they stealthily, what he did, he didn't give Rama, his younger brother. Acha. And then when the brother was given, and now the sage is going to the ashrama in the place where he used to live, and the demons disturbed that. So he only asked, Bharata was going, or I forgot, Rama, Bharata maybe, or any other brother. Substituted. He said, I will go and king it. Say, I have my army, I will take and I will fight with them. I will follow your dictum. No, I want Rama. And then he could not give Rama, so stealthily give Bharata. Oh my God.
No.
And Bharata then, he understood it is not Rama. How? When he was going, then the sage, I forgot the name of the sage, he said, okay, Rama, you are going with me. Acha, this is the route. If I go, there will be shortest journey to my ashrama. But there will be many demons and all these ghosts and this and that. They will create trouble. But if we go, it is safer. Then Bharata said, let us go this way. As soon as he heard that this is what, then he got back. What is your name? And he came back to king, and I will curse you now, and you are dealing with me like this. And then he fell and shattered at the feet of the sage. And Rama will not say, yes, the demons I will kill. What is there in it? Huh? That was his force. So then he had to give Rama. And the Rama then went, and any day, you will find in the Ramayana, you have seen that what we used to, Swami Sarvadevananda Maharaj used to watch all these things. They will find, and Rama is saying, being very calm and quiet. And when they are coming, and when seeing that Rama is coming, they wanted to throw stone and big boulders and this. And Rama is simply taking the name of the Lord and putting the arrow, and boom, the stone is getting broken in the middle of the path. So before reaching much here, that is all broken. And they killed this demon, is killed that demon. Before reaching the ashrama, they killed so many. And that is the way. So probably there was some sacrificial fire. That's why they are mentioning. In the Treta Juga, Rama's Juga, there was sacrificial fire. And it was difficult to collect all the items for sacrifice and give it. It was difficult. But people used to do. Why? For God realization. But then Krita Juga, meditation, Treta Juga, sacrifice, and Dwapara Juga, through the worship of him. That means you have to perform some rituals and form. Is attained, the same result is attained in the Kali Yuga now through hymning the praise of Hari, Krishna. You just take the name of the Lord and you will be freed. So to note says Krita, Treta, Dapara and Kali are the 4 ages of time. And from the first to the last of them, the process is one of the progressive deterioration of man's spiritual, ethical, physical stature and capabilities. The capability of Satya Yuga, people used to live strong, eat very healthy food, truthful, and environment pollution was not there. So everything was perfect in the society. No one knows how to steal. No one knows. No door lock is necessary. No police was necessary. Even you go to few generation of our family. In every country, there is no need of any police. No need of any. I have heard from my father that in the village, if one police comes during his time or his father's time, the whole entire village will be scared. Why a police is coming over here? That concept was not there, that there someone will. That was the standard of the society, and it declines and declines and declines. So it is said in Kali Yuga, the most degenerate of all the ages, the easiest form of discipline, namely Sankirtana, is sufficiently for spiritual upliftment. Only this itself is sufficient for spiritual upliftment. Knowing that man's physical and mental powers are very limited in this age, the Lord has provided an easy discipline which everyone can practice. This is the view of the Bhagavata. The present times are supposed to come within the early period of Kali Yuga. We end. The present times are supposed to come within the early periods of Kali age. God knows what does it mean.
I heard that you guys
Acha.
thousands of
Wait.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Acha, that much. Those who are listening I do not know who are listening. I never know who you are seeing. So this is a message for you. So could you please send your email address to me? My email address is sarvadevananda@gmail.com to tell who are you
Vedanta.
sarvadevananda@gmail.com is my address. So you please say who you are, where are you seeing, and observing this Ustream, and that will be helpful for me. If we get your email address, then we can put into our list, list, so that you know when I'm here and I'm not there. So I am now will be going up to 11th of next month. I'll be out,
And 14th will be the next class.
and 14th will be the next class. But in between, this class will continue in another way. Swami Mahayogananda will be giving the class on Tuesday here as it is, as I was giving, but he does not give any Ustreaming.
No.
No.
And not Thursday also.
And not Thursday, no class on Thursday because of this my absence, and only on Tuesdays it will continue. Swami Mahayogananda will give you the class. Thank you all for joining. Thank you.
So August
14th.
Tuesday.
14th.
This month.
Next
Next
month.
So how long?
Tomorrow I am leaving.
At what time did you say, Swamiji?
Oh, that time you will not be able to.